Hey everybody, I'm going to teach you how to play The House That Built Me by Miranda Lambert, and it's a really easy song, and the chords you're going to need for it are a D, G, F sharp minor, a B minor, an A, and an E minor. Okay, the intro is capo on the 3rd fret, and the intro you're just going to form your D chord and pick the, the D, the G, B, and the E. And when you pick the E string, you hammer on with your middle finger on the 2nd fret. So it sounds like this. And after you have that, you're just going to put your pinky finger down on the 3rd fret, take it off again, and then lift your middle finger up, and that sounds like this. One more time. Okay, after you have the high E string, you should have something that sounds like this. And the next part sounds like this. I'm going to go ahead and play it for you. Okay, so that part is pick the B string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret on B string, then open B string and hammer on 3rd fret, and then pick it open. So that sounds like this. I'll play it slow. Then the next part is pick the open G string, and then 2nd fret of the G string, then back to the 3rd fret of the B string, and then open E string, and then E string, hammer on 2nd fret. So up until there it sounds like this. Play it slow. And then one more time up to speed. Okay, after you have the hammer on, you pick the open E string, then back to the 3rd fret of the B string, back to the E string, back to the 3rd fret of the B string, then the 2nd fret of the B string, and then back to 3rd. So after you have the hammer on, it sounds like this. One more time, slow. Then up to speed, it sounds like this. And now you put it all together and it sounds like the next part is, it's easy from here on out. The verses are all the same, and the choruses are all the same too. But the verse is the chord progression is going to be 2 measures of D, 2 measures of F sharp minor, and then 2 measures of G, and then 1 measure of D, and then 1 measure A. And all you're going to do for or how I play it anyways. I guess you could strum it if you want to. But how I play it is you pick the bass note of the chord. So for a D, it would be the D string. And then you pick the last 3 strings with these 3 fingers. Put your index finger on the G string, middle finger the B string, and the ring finger on the high E string. You're just picking these 3 strings like that. So pick the bass note and just alternate. Then go to the. And it's important that you always pick the bass note. And if you're having a hard time transitioning from one chord to the other, just make sure, like transitioning from, say, the F sharp minor, you just pick the bass note of the G string first. That's the first thing you want to do. And then it's okay if you then move the rest of your fingers to the rest of the chord. So F sharp minor, bass note of the G, and then pick the rest of the strings. But that's how I play it, and it sounds good too, I think. But the verse is going to be 2 measures of D, F sharp minor, G. See how I transition like that? 1, 2. 1 measure D, A. Now right here on the A, all I do is pick it once and then put my pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string. And then one more time with it off. Just a normal A chord. So the A sounds like this. So going from the D chord to the A, I'll replay that. Then you hold that the rest of the measure. Then you repeat D and then F sharp minor, G, D, A, just like that. And that's pretty much it for the verse. It's pretty easy. And now the chorus is going to start with the G chord for 1 measure, the D, E minor, and technically for the E minor, you're not even using these 2 strings. So really, this is the same thing as if you were to hold the E minor chord. And the same goes for the F sharp minor. If you can't play the F sharp minor like this, you're not even using these 2 fingers. So if you could just bar the 2nd fret, you'll be okay. Same thing, but just something for beginners if you can't play the whole bar chord. Okay, so leading up to the E minor, you have a G, D, the E minor. You can play like this for like this. D, G, B minor, back to the G, D, G, D, one more time, then the A. And that's the chorus. So just make sure you get those chords down and you'll be good to go. And there's also, right before the last chorus, there's something, I'm not sure what the musical terminology is for it, maybe a pre-chorus, I don't know. But it goes 1 measure B, D, E minor, G, A, then it goes in the chorus, the last chorus. Okay, so after you play the last chorus, you're ending on the A. Then the outro is going to be G, D, E minor, 2 beats, and then A, 2 beats, and then they do like a slow little strum through a D chord, like that. So the outro is G, D, E minor, 2 beats, A, like that. And I play it after you play the E minor 2 beats and A minor, or A 2 beats. I do this little thing. I don't know, I just kind of like that better. But if you need help with it, or see how the chords fit in with the words, did a cover a long time ago, so you can go check that out. It's a pretty easy song. The intro's a little tricky, but you can get it if you practice it. But have fun with it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.